Okay, Itamexkanatoni, good morning. It is another beautiful day in southern Alberta. It's just past 10 o'clock in the AM, Saturday, May 26, 2018, in the lunar cycle Dotes, the flower moon. And I am on my way over to a client's house who has a raccoon in one of my traps. So that's how we're starting off our morning today. Gonna do a little relocation of a raccoon. Hey there. Yeah. You're coming with me, big boy. Yeah, no, you're upset. Just looking at me, isn't he? Trying to creep me out. Nah, he quieted right down once we started driving. Take him down to the bottom of Popson Park and let him run off there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's just after 11 o'clock now, and off on the next adventure. This one is a rattlesnake hanging out next to some mailboxes off of Riverstone Boulevard by the park. So we're gonna go pick up that snake and take him for a walk. I'm leaving. I don't want to be on.
Oh, no worries.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he'll tell you the story. So have a good day. I hope you catch him.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a picture of you, though, Ryan, and send it to my sisters. They're freaking out. The rattlesnake guy is here. Oh, shoot, my storage is full of my camera. I'll get my husband's camera. They're just freaking out. It's time for you to move. Oh, it's okay. I'll survive.
Oh. Yeah, no, they want nothing to do with us. Nope. So he just went down in here?
Yeah, so he was here, and then you see that rock with the banana peel?
Yeah.
He went between that and the one to the left.
Okay. Might have gone into a gap where I'm not going to be able to get him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find that snake. I believe it went into a deep hole somewhere in those rocks there. And I will continue to stop by and monitor those rocks because I have a sense that that snake is probably using that area for his summer den. And so we should be able to find him basking again within the next couple of days. Maybe not today because it's a little overcast and it's even starting to sprinkle. Might get some rain, but certainly within the next couple of days, if he's using that as a den, as a summer den, I should be able to find him there. However, if I do find him and I'm able to remove the danger, in reality, it's still a pretty dangerous site, and I think that residents of Riverstone need to appreciate that. Those rocks set up in that kind of landscape where they're, you know, on top of each other and creating all kinds of little crevices and holes and such, that whole area in that basin there, that's all very attractive for a snake, for summer denning, maybe even for rookering and having babies. Not so much the basin, the grassy basin, as the rocks, of course, but they will, you know, if they're denning in the rocks, they're going to hunt in the grassy basin sometimes. So you got to be on the lookout. And I know, you know, there's a bus stop there. A lot of kids play in there. They play ball in the grassy area, and then they climb on those rocks. That's all good, you know. Don't want to stop kids from being kids and playing. They don't need to do that, but they do need some coaching in how to stay rattlesnake safe, and they do need to have their minds in that frame when they're at that place. They need to know that that's a rattlesnake place and try to be aware in case they encounter one. Don't step where you can't see, or you haven't at least done a check before you start playing ball. You know, if I was going to play ball down there, my kids were, I would tell them, okay, you know, take a stick with you and go through all that area, make sure that there's no snakes around before you start playing. All right? And then if my kid was going to climb those rocks, I'd tell him, you don't put your hand anywhere where you can't see. Don't put it in a hole, because it's not only snakes, we got black widow spiders too, and that area is perfect for them. Don't put your hands and feet where you can't see. It's really as easy as that. And just being conscious of that being a snaky place, a potentially snaky place, where you have to have your awareness up. That's about it. Nobody has to get hurt, but you have to be aware, right? Anyway, it is now 12:40, and I am just pulling in at the Paradise Golf Club, where I got another snake to pick up. If this is Stadler, me and him have problems. No, I don't think it's gonna be Stadler, but we'll see who it is. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Practice for a whole snake.
Yeah.
Did we get one this morning?
Yeah, they picked one up.
Oh. What's it? Probably can start parking unless anybody said otherwise. We got a couple gooders, hey, this year?
Yeah, the same one had hit 4 times actually.
Really?
Yeah, one big male that we're calling Stadler.
Yeah, that one I saw that one the first time I saw him. He would look like he was a pretty active bugger, so I got the other guy who had a little more experience to come in and do that.
Oh yeah.
He's a little bit out of my comfort range.
Yeah, some of them kind of intimidating sometimes.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get a video of this so I can. I always try to get lots of videos and send them. Alright, they're good. Oh.
Let's see who we got. Oh, it's a female. Doesn't even want to deal with this hook, huh?
Oh, look at that, dude. Well, that's how you get those. I always wondered where all the photos were from.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
gonna get. All right, you want to come out of there? Hey, big girl. There you go. Adios. Going to the hole. It's a nice day. Starting to rain, and I got another call while I was driving here. There's a snake on the path at the Elizabeth Hall wetlands. I'm pretty sure it's a bull snake, but I gotta go check it out, you know, just to cover the bases. Either case, whatever it is, it belongs out there. I'll just move it off the trail if I do encounter it. Just down at the wetlands now. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. I filmed some when I was out with my student last weekend, but I never put together a video for it. Just couldn't get the right, you know, clips together to make a real nice video. Look at this family. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 goslings with this one couple. And of course these goslings are not all the babies of this one couple, but this is like a goose super family. Basically this couple has adopted the children of some of the other geese out here, so they are going to raise this super family. It might even grow bigger as the season comes along. We see this happen, and I've recorded that before too. Like this couple right down here, they just have a single gosling with them. So very likely that gosling is going to eventually get recruited into the super family. This happens, and the one time that Mahoney and I recorded it, we saw it was a gosling like that, a single gosling born to some parents. We called it Miracle because they had nested up in a hawk nest in the forest, and the day that I had expected to see goslings, that night before that day, we had a huge storm and it knocked the nest down, and only one gosling survived. So we called him Miracle. But Miracle within that week got got taken into another family, got adopted. And what happened was, Miracle's parents were with him, paddling along in the water. Family with 3 or 4 other goslings came by, and those 3 or 4 other goslings, paddled over to Miracle and basically just recruited him and brought him back to their parents. And of course his mom freaked out, but then his dad the gander cut her off and made sure she didn't pursue them. And for a day or two, they kind of followed that new family around at a distance, watching, and then they gave up and left their Miracle gosling with the new parents. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on out here. Orioles are back, yellow warblers are back, catbirds are back, house wrens are back. Lots going on out here. Eastern kingbirds, all of our summer residents are back, and things are really in full swing. Okay, it is now 4:45 in the evening, and I am on my way back to Riverstone. There is a rattlesnake on Riverstone Boulevard down at the early numbers, like 224 or something like that, which means it definitely has potential to be the same snake that was in the rock landscaping this morning. That would be nice, but who knows? I think I'm still gonna have to be checking that rock landscaping to be safe next few days. Any case, it sounds like there's a couple of guys there on the scene kind of diverting traffic, so it shouldn't be injured, and we'll walk it back down into the coulee.
That's where they live. Still post all your videos, right?
Oh yeah.
Every single one, eh?
Yeah.
Just right there.
It's just in there.
He's right along the wooden beam here.
Okay.
Happy. He's not happy.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it's okay.
Now you can come to the
Good looking snake. Just gave him an old badger hole to go down.